So, dear colleagues, greetings everyone. It is my huge pleasure to welcome all of you on the EIT Climate KIC Info Day. Today we will talk about the European opportunities for Ukrainian innovators, about the upcoming online events for learning and networking, and specific programs for Ukraine and more. I'm happy to give the floor to my colleagues from the EIT Climate KIC with the intro words and presentations. After that, you'll have the opportunity to ask a question. To do so, please raise your hand via Zoom and we will be able to give you the floor. Hope that this will be a productive day for you and we're going to see you more in your succeeding within the EIT community. Thank you.
Thanks, Karina. So hi everyone, my name's Kate Martin. I'm a designer and producer of learning at EIT Climate KIC, and I'm excited to kick off this session and introduce you to the world of EIT Climate KIC. So who are we? We are Europe's leading climate innovation community and public-private partnership, entrusted by the European Commission to catalyse transformation through innovation. Our headquarters are in Amsterdam, but we do have 13 hubs that we operate from which are across Europe, and we're active in 39 countries, which also includes the Sub-Saharan which does include Africa, South America, and Southeast Asia. So we come together with more than 450 partners from business, academia, governments, non-governmental organisations, and not-for-profit sectors. And we do this, as I say, across the globe, and our activities span over 39 countries. We've been operating since 2010, all about innovation in climate change. So we all know that a just, climate resilient, beautiful future is within our reach. But to get there, we need to have really profound shifts in our mindsets and a really unprecedented collective action. We need to be ambitious about, the way that we can change, the way that we live, and also we have to urgently transform whole places and industries. And we believe to do this, we need systems change now. And so central to systems change is really transforming the way that people learn. At EIT Climate KIC, we work with businesses, organisations, communities to equip people with the skills, mindsets, connections to lead transformation. And so we really believe, that to do this, we have to have, experimental, challenge-based and blended learning approaches. Our activities, through our activities, which you'll learn more about today, we really offer very practical ways to drive systems transformation, helping you realise the potential to innovate ideas, inject new skills into the workforce, create new space for people to connect and work together, and most importantly, foster the development of a systems mindset. And I'll hand over to my colleague Marina, who will take you through some of those activities.
Thank you, Kate. Hello, everyone. My name is Marina Gil Velasco. I'm part of the learning team of EIT Climate KIC, and it's a pleasure to be here with you today. Before I start sharing a little bit of what we do and some opportunities that we have available for you if you might be interested, I just wanted to say on behalf of Climate KIC and the other partners of us present today, just thank you to the EIT Ukraine Hub for hosting us today and for having this opportunity to share a bit of what we do with you all. So I will start talking about one EIT program that we are part of, which is called Higher Education Initiative, and is focused on capacity building. So in this program, Ukraine has been part of its development since 2022. And just a really quick summary, in 2022, EIT launched the Ukrainian Aid Action that secured budget for projects to onboard Ukrainian universities in existing consortia. In 2023, 1.5 million of funds were allocated to Ukrainian universities. And in 2024, 27 Ukrainian organizations were active partners of our funded projects. We currently have an interesting opportunity as we have an open call right now for the 2025 version of this program. My colleague, our colleague Lais, will be sharing in the chat the link to the website so that you can have a proper look at all the details, but just so that you have a sense of it. The call is just opened. It was just launched. We have a duration of 25 months and an estimated total budget of 1.34 million to implement their activities. The call will incorporate 2 strands where applicants will need to select one of the following to apply. So you have a strand A, which is about innovation and entrepreneurship capacity building at higher education institutions, and strand B, which is innovation and entrepreneurship capacity building at higher education institutions for the enhancement of deep tech. The contact person at Climate KIC is our colleague Pamela Ragazzi. So Lais can also share her contact email in the chat in case you directly want to email her. I will just want to invite you to look at the website, and if you have questions or you are interested, Pamela will be very happy to get back to you. And then we also have a couple of interesting entrepreneurship activities, programs that might be of your interest. So we have an expression of interest right now open for the Climate Accelerator, which is a global program for startups to innovate, catalyze, and scale the impact of the climate solution. The extended deadline is the 30th of September, so only 6 days if you want to apply. And the contact person at our team is Alexandros Nikopoulos. So Lais will be again sharing both the website and his contact email in case you want to reach out. And secondly, the Climate Launch Program, which is the world's largest green business ideas competition, is expected to run in Ukraine in 2025. So we don't have yet the details on when this will happen, but we just wanted to warmly invite you to look at the website, just have an eye on it as more details will be shared very soon. The national contact point for Ukraine is Roman Sinchenko from Green Incubator. Maybe we just give a second to Lais as I'm asking her for a lot of links, but she will be sharing the website and the contact details as well. And I pass over to Kate again to talk a bit about our community.
Hi, everyone. So at Climate KIC, we very much believe, in that, to change everybody needs to be involved, and so it's very much about needing to come together, exchange expertise and solutions to face the crisis that we're looking at, and that's why we are building a community of professionals, experts and organizations through what we call our Climate KIC community, which is also what we call our Hive, and currently we have over 1,500 individuals that have come together that are believing in transformative change through collaborative action, and what we offer through our community Hive is exclusive members only virtual learning and networking sessions. We also have learning insights through courses, access to resources from experts, and obviously Climate KIC's programs as well. We have dedicated activities to create collaboration through sub-communities such as industry sectors, academia, or geography specific groups like cities and regions. And we also have opportunities to become a Climathon organizer, engaging people from all over the world with ideation activities to spark climate innovation. So are you ready to join this global network of climate innovation leaders? So we have different membership options offering different packages, and I will put a link to where you can find out some more information and sign up for a free trial as well. So I will do that now.
EIT Climate KIC will also double share with us all of the link, and we'll be able to provide it to you via the follow-up emails so that you'll be able to recap everything.
Thank you, Karina. Okay, so maybe just to give a bit of an intro to Kate, now we are going to move into more sort of the second part of the session where we want to dive you into more detail into very specific program that we are launching this week, which is called the Climate Leadership Academy, and we're about to start a little pilot in collaboration with the city of Rivne. So I just want to say thank you to Ilya Yeremenko that he's here today and who has been supporting us in the design of this program. Hi, Ilya. And so I will just give the floor to Kate, who will give us a bit of an intro on what is this program about.
Thanks, Marina. So as we've already mentioned, we have been working with United for Ukraine to hopefully bring together a program that can really help potentially thousands in the future of Ukrainian professionals through the Climate Leadership Academy, which is really all about providing Ukrainian workforce with real-time, hands-on development and innovation capacities around sustainable cities and communities. And so with the idea that it's very much about, learning that can be transferred back to help you develop, a fit for future Ukraine. And we have a link to a press release, which we'll pop in the chat just now, so you can find out a little bit more. But it's really this partnership has, came out of existing work that we've already been doing with Ukraine. Some of that obviously is what we've mentioned already, but also through some work which is, that is ongoing, such as our Net Zero Cities project, which supports the EU mission of 100 climate neutral and smart cities by 2030. And I will pass back over to Marina.
Thank you. So yes, so we were, when we were talking with Karina about the session, we were thinking, so how, she was wondering how did we come up with this proposal, right? And why were we partnering up, were we focusing in Ukraine? So I want to just to give also a thanks to United for Ukraine, which are our partners for this little pilot. And we have Olga Hamama, co-founder of United for Ukraine with us. She will be talking in just a minute. So we have been just looking at also the data from the UNDP, the United Nations for Development Program, which state that Ukraine was on a steady progress in achieving 15 of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals before the war started in 2021. And in the same report, they also projected the trend reversing quickly in that 90% of Ukraine could be subject to poverty. So we believe that there is an urgent need to leverage recovery as an opportunity to build forward a better and integrated sustainable way for a more green, inclusive and fair Ukraine. To achieve that, as I just quickly mentioned, we are starting with a little pilot in 2024 that will be running from this week until the end of the year, where we plan to engage with 25 Ukrainian professionals from the city of Rivne. We are doing this in partnership with United for Ukraine, which will present themselves in just a second, and in collaboration with the Net Zero Cities project team. So we have here our colleague Justina and Anna as well, who are both very deeply engaged with Rivne through the Net Zero Cities project. So Olga, I think you are here with us. I think it will be good to hear from you why have we decided to focus in Ukraine and why there is this need to start this program. Or maybe she lost the connection. I can't see her anymore. Okay, I think Olga is not with us right now. So maybe we just leave that for a second and we can move on to, we can just start with how we managed to connect with Rivne, with the city of Rivne, and what is a bit of the background in the work that we have been previously doing with them. And I can leave the floor, I believe, to Anna Sokolowska.
Yes, hello, welcome everyone. My name is Anna Sokolowska. I'm a city advisor supporting Justyna, who's the lead city advisor for Rivne. And we have been working together with the city, supporting city on the most ambitious climate endeavor, I think, from the European Union, which is the 100 climate neutral and smart cities mission. And then as a part of the mission, there is a pilot city program in which it's a big challenge to actually deliver something on the ground. So there are cities that are selected with their own projects that they're actually going to change things around climate neutrality. And Rivne has applied to be one of those cities in cohort 1. So the mission, the city's mission is delivered by a consortium of 33 partners. It's called Net Zero Cities Consortium, and it's also led by Climate KIC. And we have been working with Rivne on a project. They submitted a proposal for a project which is called Creating a Net Zero Vision for Rivne. And as a part of this project, so the major focus of it is creating an energy data management system, which is a municipal energy passport. And it's an amazing challenge. Justyna is going to talk a little bit more about the details of how this works. However, I will just maybe add one more information that this is a big endeavor looking at how to collect data, how to store data, how to use data in decision-making processes. And especially a big part of this process would be to have staff and people working for municipality who will be able to do all that work around data management and decision-making. So upskilling and capacity building is also a big part of the pilot city program. And during our cooperation with the city of Rivne, yes, the chance showed up to connect over the upskilling part. And with this link, we are here for the Climate Leadership Academy as well. So thank you very much. It's a very nice meeting you. Happy to answer all your questions. And I'm all now passing to Justyna.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Anna. My name is Justyna, and working together, as Anya mentioned, with Rivne within Net Zero Cities program. Yes, Rivne is one of the cities pioneering the Pilot Cities program within Net Zero Cities platform, which is a key initiative that supports the mission of 100 climate neutral and smart cities by 2030. And I would say that by joining this program, Rivne has gained a great chance to get the resources and the space to experiment with innovative approaches. And this process allows the city to understand what works best within the local context and what doesn't. And then this is, I would say, a learning journey for the city, which fosters the continuous improvement and growth. Cities like Rivne taking part in the Pilot City program benefit from direct support of the experts and in different fields and areas. Plus, they have the opportunity to collaborate with other cities for taking part in knowledge sharing sessions. I would say that project, as Anya mentioned about collection of data, this is not just net zero. This is not just a theory how to reduce emissions by 2030. This is also about creating a clear vision and building a mandate both at local and national level. I think that Rivne has a great chance, thanks to this project, to engage many stakeholders. And as Anya mentioned previously, it focuses on people and strengthening the capacity of the communities, because having a skilled workforce is essential for the city to implement ambitious actions. Therefore, if I would answer the question how this leadership academy is connected with our work within Net Zero Cities, I would say that it strengthens the capacity of the city to take these ambitious actions and bring the city closer to reach the climate neutrality. I would like to also stress that the remarkable activity of the city team is a great inspiration for European cities, and therefore we together with Climate KIC Net Zero Cities efforts, we should support the city in this challenging effort. And I would say also that Rivne is also showing us what's possible when the city is given the space to experiment, and the resources, the support, and I think that we should take an inspiration from the city to work together just to make this net zero vision real, not only in Rivne, but also across other cities in Europe. I think that I'm happy also to answer any questions within considering the pilot city program and net zero cities. And I pass the floor to Marina. Thank you.
Thank you. I think Olga is with us now, but I would like to just ask a question to Ilya, as is very connected with what Anna and Justina have been talking, and then we can get back to that. So Ilya Yeremenko is here on behalf of the City Council of Rivne. Ilya, can you tell us a little bit of what do you feel that Rivne expects from this project, and how can we build in the work that you have already been doing with the Net Zero Cities?
You want me to speak in English?
Well,
yes, we have a
okay.
question.
Okay,
Sorry, guys.
cool. So yeah, just I'm not sure if it's comfortable for everyone else to understand, but never mind. So yeah, we designed this project for capacity building of city officials, and not only officials, also representatives from other structures, in order to support the long-lasting vision for climate neutrality, which we intend to reach by 2050, and hopefully this will be enshrined in some city council decision by the end of the project. And in order to get to that point, we need really everyone. So this project, this capacity building activity, learning workshops aimed, we expect to improve support and acceptance among local decision makers and executors regarding climate neutrality, and also will probably help to find to show ways for people working in adjacent sectors, how they can incorporate climate neutrality vision in their sector and their daily work, whether it is education or healthcare, or there might be some things which might not appear as directly related to climate change, but in fact they are. And through this capacity building activity, we hopefully will be able to demonstrate this connection, and also in practical form to other people in Rivne working in different sectors.
Thank you, Ilya. So Olga, I believe you are with us now. I wanted to come back to our previous question, so maybe we can also just tell a little bit more of the background and history on how did we arrive to this pilot. So Olga and her team from United for Ukraine, for Ukraine, has been collaborating with Climate KIC for a bit more than a year and a half now in this project. So we have been really trying to find the ways to make this ambition become true. And I think we are all very excited to be able to start with this pilot. So Olga, I will leave you the floor, and if you can just tell us a bit of why do you think that it's so important that we start in Ukraine overall.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you, Marina. Доброго дня. I'll speak in English, but want to say thank you to everyone joining from Ukraine, and actually joining the ambition to work, to contribute to this project, to learn and to expand on the climate ambitions despite the ongoing war in the country. My name is Olga Hamama. As Marina mentioned, I'm representing today here United for Ukraine organization. We are based in Switzerland, Germany, and Ukraine. Part of our work is and continues to be support of the Ukrainian refugee and refugees and internally displaced people. But the second pillar of our work concentrates on economic recovery and rebuilding of Ukraine. The project, and to start this project with Climate KIC, is a tremendous honor for us. Why do we think it's the right timing? UFU is first and foremost consisting of Ukrainians within Ukraine, Ukrainians abroad. So we very much understand the challenges on the ground, the challenges of the situation. At the same time, Ukraine has proven and showed the world incredible spirit, despite all the challenges, despite the ongoing war, to take and embrace the opportunities that exist and prepare itself for the recovery and reconstruction process, not only the ongoing one, but the accelerated one that will take place after Ukraine's victory. Since Ukraine is and now officially on the way to become a full member of the European Union, we think that this project is a very strategic one and very important one for Ukraine, again, in order to pave the way to the European Union, to align with the strategic goals of the European Green Deal, but honestly speaking, also the international standards which have been imposed by various financial institutions, other strategic partners of Ukraine, including such important partners as United States, when it comes to net zero transition. We see that even support, financial support that is floating into Ukraine nowadays is already flowing by international institutions through the filter of the so-called ESG, including net zero transition and climate developing goals. So for us, it is a very critical project which will help to build the capacities for now, for the rebuilding that takes place already now, to be able to receive the funding and support that is happening now, but even be better positioned for an accelerated economic recovery once the war is over. As Marina mentioned, we have been working on the concept for a very long period of time, and we are very excited to launch this pilot with City of Rivne. That we hope this to become a beacon, a lighthouse project that will then, spread all over Ukraine. And we very much welcome the ambition, especially of the city of Rivne, that is one of the leading cities in this, with regards to net zero initiatives in Ukraine at the moment. I will also share useful links about our organization and about all the information that we'll be posting about this collaboration and related topics on social media. So please feel free to join and follow. And yes, we're looking forward to start and kick off.
Thank you, Olga. That was going to be my follow-up question to you, as your team is leading all the sort of a media campaign. Just if we can just tell them where can they be connected with us, in which channels, so they can be up to date. Thank you.
I'll share all of them in the chat now. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, then I'm happy to just pass over to my colleague Kate so that she can close a little bit our presentation. So maybe Kate, can you share a bit how can people support our work moving forward?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, Climate KIC's ambition is really about, how can we embrace the climate upskilling and reskilling need within the international, professional community. And we want to offer module learning pathways that are continuously updated and very much led by insights from participants on the ground with real practical experiences. So we're excited to be kicking off this pilot, but we have ambitions to do so much more. So if you are interested in potentially partnering with us, then please do reach out. As we say, we love working with people. we definitely want to to continuously test and develop the Climate Leadership Academy, and as I've mentioned throughout, capability build very much is at the center of systems change, and through such kind of initiatives like the Climate Leadership Academy, we really believe that we can make the difference that's needed. So yes, please reach out to us. And obviously another little plug would be just going back to the Climate Hive, like do have a look on that, and because again, that's very much how you as an individual potentially could benefit from EIT Climate KIC.
Thank you. So Karina, maybe should we start at the time for questions?
Definitely. Thank you, first of all, to everyone who have been listening. In case you have any question, please raise your hand. So do we have any questions? I see. Do you aim at collaborating with specific kinds of organizations, for example, cities and universities? From Maria Lu Mansa via the chat.
Hi, Maria. So we are open to collaborating with I would say almost any type of organizations, as long as their ambitions are aligned with our strategy and what the final objective that we want to achieve with this academy. But yes, we normally collaborate mostly with cities, regions like public governments, as well as universities and any other type like NGOs as well, not for profits. So we are really flexible. It depends really if our ambitions are really on the same pathway.
Okay, so do we have any more questions? You can ask them via chat or just raise your hand as mentioned. I see that there was a question from Maria Lomansa also. Which data are we talking about here? GHG emissions? If yes, how do you handle those at the city scale? Which tools did you use to manage the data?
I don't know if Anna, Justina, or Ilya, I see this is connected with what you presented.
I think
this one to Anna, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Sorry, Karina and Marina. I think that the best person who could answer the question would be Ilya, who is working on in the project.
I see that Ilya was chatting on this matter, so it's also.
Yes.
Question from Solomia. I'm working on localization of the healthcare facilities in Ukraine. Have you such a direction in your activity?
I mean, it's and Katie, feel free to come in. I think it's aligned with the type of activities that we do. It's not exactly the same thing that we are trying to do with the academy. So with the academy, what we are trying to do is to upskill or reskill the workforce so that they have the necessary green skills to be able to drive the city towards a sustainable future, right? Like to bring the city closer to the sustainable ambitions. It depends exactly what you are trying to do. Maybe you can tell us a bit more. Okay, if you want to add something.
Yeah, I can just add, like, when we talk about capability build, it's very much around more soft skills. We call them like transversal skills. So it's, how can you work through complexity? How can you think in a systems approach? How can you collaborate differently? And a lot of those skills, they don't have to be sector specific as such. It's more about, kind of building individual capability and understanding to then be able to apply it to, particular sectors and industries. So in that sense, it could very much be applicable to the healthcare. So it's more about, the ways that we think and the ways that we work. And that is fundamentally the kind of the green skills that we're looking to build through the Climate Leadership Academy.
I see that probably,
yeah.
Solomon probably has some kind of additive question.
Follow up. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I want to add something because I just started to work in this direction, and I'm trying to add some capacity in education of healthcare facility leaders in question of equalization of environmental resources management. So if you have some ideas or some other direction, I would be happy to deep into this. Thank you.
Thank you. Shall I go, Marina?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, what I'm hearing there is very much about the kind of leadership skills that are needed, to transform, and those very much do align with the Climate Leadership Academy, and so we could definitely share our kind of like our priority skills, and we can definitely share about our approaches to kind of build those leadership capabilities. So I definitely think there's transferability. Yeah, they're transferable. There we go.
Okay, one more question from Natalia Nazukova. Are you interested in scientific proposals regarding government support for climate solutions? Thank you.
Well, I will say in principle, yes. Maybe, I don't know, Natalia, if you could share a bit more about what do you have in mind?
Hello. Yes. Well, actually, we are working on some institutionalization implementations of financial, public financial innovative solutions to promote good climate actions. So maybe we could provide you with some calculations, analysis in this sphere.
Yeah, I think that will be very interesting, Natalia. We can share a contact email so you can share with us a bit more of detail, and we can see if we can work together.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is there a call for contribution to this Climate Leadership Academy? We are currently building a series of workshops about resilience, sustainability, and adaptability. Would this be of interest? Who can I contact? Probably, Maria, you can contact Marina, and within the future communications via email, you'll be able to dive into the details. And according to that, we'll be able to probably proceed.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you, Karina. I think that's super about the workshops that you are organizing, Maria. I think we will be very curious if you can share more through email so we can see we can build up and join forces. And then about a call to contribute. Yes, that's great to participate, not for this pilot because we are for now focusing on the Rivne, but if we get further funds and or like some other strategy partnerships from 2025 onwards, then we will definitely have a call in the future. So let's hope that comes along. Okay. Yes, I will put it in the chat.
Yeah, perfect. So do we have any other direct questions? Justina, probably one from you.
This is not a question, maybe useful information for Ukrainian partners. Within Net Zero Cities, I would say this is a collaboration with Net Zero Cities program. A special initiative has been launched for Ukrainian cities. this is called Sample Ukraine. I put in the chat the link to the call, and it's the aim of this call is just to give the cities, Ukrainian cities, to have a collaboration with mission cities and to also to strengthen the capacity building, etc. So if you are interested in this call, I know that there are some deadlines of filling the survey and, you know, the planned info session on this. So please feel free to reach out to this website and get more information. Thank you.
Tatiana, please. Tatiana, you have raised your hand. Do you have a question?
I'm sorry, it's okay.
Okay. So do we have any more questions?
I was replying to Maria on the chat, but maybe I can just say, so we do have connections with other cities. Mostly thank you to the work that Justina and Anna are doing through with the Net Zero Cities, but also some of the other initiatives I mentioned at the beginning. However, we will always be happy, obviously, to connect with any other city that we might not be talking to yet. What we are seeking is more partners that will support the delivery and funders as well.
Great. I think that within the hot questions, that's it. However, you'll be able to ask all of those in advance to us as the EIT Community Race Hub Ukraine. We'll be happy to do the matchmaking and we'll, of course, share the details of our colleagues and all of the information that they will provide to us and the links that will be provided to us. I see that there is a question from Maria.
Yeah.
So EIT Climate is not funding their initiatives.
So EIT Climate KIC works differently now than we used to work in our previous in our first year. So we no longer really provide lots of funds for delivery. We do partner up with some other institutions and just try to deliver impactful programs. Within these programs, there is sometimes the case where we do open a call, like for some of the initiatives I mentioned at the beginning, but we don't overall fund every initiative that we deliver.
What a great note to summarize the workshop. Okay, I'm very pleased to have all of you here. I hope that today's session was very informative for you, and there will be more collaboration and integration of EIT Climate KIC opportunities via Ukraine and your fruitful work with it as the Ukrainian innovators, scientists, and businessmen. It was my great pleasure to conduct it. Thank you to all of our colleagues from the EIT Climate KIC, from Net Zero Cities, from Rivne City Council, and all of those who are working together with EIT to contribute and deliver more impactful projects. So stay tuned. We're going to see you and provide you with the information very soon, and looking forward to your participation via the future initiatives. Thank you once again for your time, and looking forward to seeing you at the future events.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Thank you. Bye.